So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago, and we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth, and Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. Brissett now on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Pioneer.
2nd down. Here's Brissett again. He gets caught. This is Lad McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. To the air yet again, Brissett. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
From the red zone now. And a man is there to knock that away. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lad McConkey. And it sets up 2nd down.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, well, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Kansas City. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Fielded at the 7. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Williams on the play action. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's out of bounds past midfield. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
And the Bears at 1st down.
60 Bison.
At the 48-yard line.
1st down throw by Williams. Forced out to his right. That pass is complete to Kelsey. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, These tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Come on, set.
Off the play fake, Williams. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6.
70 Timberwolf. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut.
On first down, they'll run. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line.
19.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cowboy.
On the pickup. It's second
Panther 60,
and 8.
Panther 60. Go.
Back to the well again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
He's got it. And in for the Chicago touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Brissett. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Chiefs have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Offense to the line for second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long.
Mustang 19. Get it.
Shotgun now for Brissett. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
He lofts it deep left. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. A costly penalty flag there as that turns fourth down into first and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, Brissett. Cut out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Mikey,
makes the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line. Another chance for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone in the line. 3rd and goal for Brissett. And oh, he got it! Interception! Roquan Smith with the pick.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Panther 11. Here we go. Shot. Hurt.
Looking to throw. Jones reels it in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Looking for a target. And that throw just too high for him. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. They give it to him again. He's got a gain of 6 there. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. Williams to throw on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the Chiefs' 41-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Avoids pressures there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Williams from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Johnny Lion.
Right up the gut. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready?
2nd and 10 now. Davis there to grab it. And he'll get it up to the 27.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential 1st down.
Dumped off to his running back. Running in the red zone. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working inside the red zone. Swift hauls it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
Touchdown, Chicago! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over.
On the ready.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Brissett. Big gain downfield. At the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they will score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs down by only 2 in the 4th. They'll try this extra point. And he hits the extra point. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
19 Lions. Now go.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears holding just a 1-point advantage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. Go.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Hits his running back. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
Makes it 3rd and
60
4.
by 6. 6. Check go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that hit stops him in his tracks. They've got to keep moving quick here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Street. Street. Hot go. Shut up.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his 1st punt, and here's another huge one. Trying to break a return. Oh, no, he lost the football! And they steal it back on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, is he going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for naught? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
Alert. Alert.
They'll run here on 1st down. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down for a loss. So the Bears come away with the win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that's going to do it for us here at EA Sports. This has been another presentation of Madden Ultimate Team. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.